Hello there, Pisces. How's it going? It's time for your elemental reading. And this is for the metal dog. So if you're born in 1970, this is your reading. This is for the metal dog. And this is going to be one of those high pressure years, you guys. Um, yeah, it's going to be a year of refinement too. Metal is your element. So, metal melts under fire. Um, this is going to be kind of like one of those uh, wild years, it's going to make you stand your ground, but you want to stand your ground, but you don't want to burn any bridges this year, okay? Just stand your ground. Some of your biggest challenges this year are going to be impatience from others. The fire horse, events move fast and you prefer measured decisions. You know what I mean? So other people are going to become, impatient with you. And you may see corners being cut or promises broken, and you may feel compelled to call it out, you know. You also are going to probably be, asked to carry more more type of responsibility on your shoulders than usual. So, and it being the fire horse year, there's a big chance of burnout. So, this is where we need you need to get lots of rest and, make sure that you're taking good care of your physical body, things like that. Now, the really good things here about the strengths for you guys this year is authority and credibility. So, I mean, that's one of your strengths. That's good. And when things get messy, people trust you. So I like that. This is talking about, this is one of those years where you want to be, you're going to have some sort of financial discipline. Okay? So you don't need to overspend or anything like that. Yeah. You come across as a protective person, protective leadership. You become a stabilizer, especially for your family or teams if you're on a team. Yeah. I mean, yeah, interesting. Now, this is a good year for money, and it's a good year for rebuilding and defending assets. You don't need, like I said, you don't need to do any extra spending. You don't need to do any reckless expansions or anything like that. And you're going to win by saying no to something that might look flashy, but, it's not stable. You'll know. Pisces, we're intuitive. The best gains come from long-term investments, legal compliance, security, or adversary roles. So yeah, if you're in any of those roles, it's going to be a really good year for you as well. You're going to be fixing things here, Pisces, from what other people might have broke, and I like that. And you're the one who decides which doors are safe to open and which doors are not. So I like that because dogs are they can sniff things out. You know what I mean? So I kind of like that too. In relationships, loyalty could be tested, and anyone that comes across flaky is going to definitely reveal themselves immediately to you. So, you may distance yourself from drama and people like that, and you're doing it by choice. I do that by choice all the time. I definitely do. It's not because you have to leave or anything. It's just because you don't want to be in it. You don't want to be a part of it, Strong bonds may deepen through shared responsibilities. This isn't just talking about romance, It could talk about like a partnership or something. Your health and energy, huh? So watch nervous tension and inflammation. Yeah. just make sure that you keep everything, keep your boundaries up, of course. That's very important. But pace yourself. This is one of those years where you want to pace yourself and keep things structured, and make sure that you're getting plenty of rest and physical grounding. Walking, training outdoors, Yeah, that helps discharge that energy. So a lot of exercise is good. And when the fire horse year finally arrives here, which is coming next month, by the way, it's going to be a real strong month for you to start planning your money structures. The fire energy starts moving, but you can shape it. So you're going to need to, do some budgeting and set some firm boundaries, and just being quiet, kind of wins. Yeah. In March, this is going to be kind of one of those conflicting months. Conflicts can surface, especially with impatient or dominant personalities. So, people are going to be impatient. You already know that from the start, right? Just stay factual. Don't get emotional. Stay factual and avoid power struggles, because they're gonna drain you, and you don't need to be drained, right? Now in April, momentum improves, and this is a reputation month. People notice your reliability. You're good for your career, your conversations. You're taking on a really good leadership role here, and being very selective about it. I like it. Yeah. Now May, you're going to have to get your sleep. Okay, this is like really important, you guys. You need to get your rest in May, because it's like a big risk for overexhaustion and burnout. Too many people might want your help. So, say no where loyalty isn't mutual. Okay? Yeah. And watch your stress and sleep, You'll know. So, yeah, make sure that you're getting enough sleep. Now, in June, what's going on here in June? June is going to be one of your very best months. You're going to have financial clarity. It's going to all improve. Your debts are going to start to shrink, and a steady opportunity is going to appear. It's excellent for long-term decisions and commitments. So I like that. July, emotional test in relationships. Someone may be expecting some sort of unconditional support without giving it back. Hold your standards calmly. Yeah, this month defines, who stays in your inner circle. All right. August. High fire energy, volatile. Avoid impulse purchases, or heated arguments, and protect your resources and reputation. Low visibility is strategic here. All right. Interesting. September. Stability returns. Excellent for repairs and maintenance or legal matters and restructuring work. You're going to feel more grounded and respected, and slow progress is solid. I like that. October is going to be another strong month for your career and authority. Your authority is going to strengthen in your career, and you may be asked to take on responsibilities that others just can't handle. So the key here is to align with what aligns with your values. If it aligns with your values, man, go for it. In November, mental fatigue is possible. Old frustrations may resurface, so step back and review your plans and don't force any outcomes. All right. November is a month for reflection, so don't push anything this month. All right. And then by the time we get here into December, let me see here. December, yep. it's going to end with a steady note. So you're going to be able to see things more clearly and what worked and what didn't. Yeah. So, you know, you may be consolidating things here in November and setting yourself up for the next year's goal. Yeah. So I really like it. And the best months for you, Pisces, are February, April, June, September, and December. Wow. So it's going to be a pretty good year for you. It really is. And you're going to really refine too. That metal, when metal melts, it refines into something greater. Yeah. So the bottom line is, you know, it's going to be a pretty good year. I really feel like that. The months you want to be careful is March, May, August, and November. All right, let's pull some runes too and see what else. What's going on with Pisces? The metal dog. Hell has. So you're going to be divinely protected this year. This is divine protection. What's going on? Fehu, watch your money. Don't overspend. Don't overextend yourself. All right? And take care of your health. It's in reverse, so make sure you're doing that. You'll be all right. What else? And a new beginning. This is like stepping into the new. So, yeah. I really like this, Pisces. It looks really good, all right? Yeah. Well, there you have it, and I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. All right, you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.